My name is Louay Alwazir, Yemeni-American architect, and I'd like to take you on a journey to a most intriguing and complex country known as home of the legendary biblical Queen Sheba, who visited King Solomon and her 7th century throne, Mahram Bilqis. Land of the prized resin that burned for a millennium and a half in temples from Persia to Rome, traded via ancient frankincense trade routes linking east and west. Of Sufi monasteries in the highlands of Haraz, and land of Uwais al-Qarni, to whom Prophet Muhammad had sent 2 of his companions, Omar and Ali, to ask him to pray for his progeny. Of relics from the kingdoms of Saba, Himyar, and Ma'in. Of World Heritage Site, the old city of Sana'a, is a jewel of Islamic urban landscape, elaborately decorated with hand-plastered friezes and intricately carved stained glass windows. And of World Heritage Site Shibam, home to the world's tallest mud skyscrapers. It's the land of majestic palaces and of 17th century Bridge of Sighs in Shahara, landscape terraces hand-carved into mountains that serve man and the soul, of advanced water collection systems, talented artisans with spectacular use of light and attention to the finest detail. Let me introduce you to my country, Yemen. Urban settings with intricately woven facades, tightly knit neighborhoods that are a reflection of a preserved culture and a testament to a strong social fabric. Towering homes etched into mountain tops, fading into the horizon, symbolizing harmony between man and earth. Soaring mountain peaks piercing through the clouds, and the most pristine waters, unblemished by man. Unlike what is fueled in part by media discourse, Yemen is not the land of violence, but that of beauty, history, and amazing hospitality. Mostly olive-skinned, Yemen's population of 28 million sparkles with blacks and blondes. Happy children literally spring out everywhere to greet newcomers. 70% of the population is under 25. They are arguably the world's most smiling kids. Today, these children face a most unfortunate future, caused by a blockade and a reckless war that has engulfed the country and has disproportionately harmed them. Children watch a drama of death and destruction unfold. They witness their homes turn into rubble and their relatives getting pulled out. They are tormented, their schools destroyed, and they witness friends become child soldiers and not return. Fearful as they fetch water and terrified by the sound of roaring fighter jets. They have been displaced by force. Burdened by starvation and many diseases previously eradicated, the children of Yemen are silently succumbing to death. According to Save the Children, over 50,000 children are believed to have died in 2017 alone. Parents are burying their own children, and many survivors are incapacitated. To the world, they have become mere numbers. To their families, they are the center of the universe. Pivotal elements of a society are its heritage, which is a witness to its glorious past, and its children, its hope for a brighter future. Both have been devastated by this war. The war's destructive effects on heritage is negligible in comparison with human suffering, but it is still a crime against humanity. More than 60 sites have been damaged or destroyed by the Saudi-led coalition airstrikes since the beginning of this war. The bombing of the old city of Sana'a in June 2015 resulted in the collapse of a series of 11th century multi-story row houses. Images of the centuries-old Al-Qasimi structures and its serene gardens reduced to rubble is heartbreaking. The historic value and memories enshrined in these sites have been irreparably damaged. The iconic Gate of Kaukaban and archaeological buildings dating back to the 2nd century AD were destroyed by coalition airstrikes in February of 2016. The cradle of Zaydism, old city of Saada, founded in the 9th century, is one of the oldest medieval cities in Yemen. This city suffered extensive damage as a result of coalition's airstrikes in April and May of 2015. A total of 136 structures were damaged or destroyed. Imam al-Hadi Mosque in Saada, established in 897 AD, more than 1,100 years ago, was targeted by coalition airstrikes in May 2015 and was severely damaged. A complex society emerged in the second millennium BC, whose economy relied on a highly developed irrigation system made possible by the Marib Dam, 8th century BC through 6th century AD. Considered one of the world's oldest dams, its mud brick retaining wall, almost twice as long as the Hoover Dam, was bombed in May 2015 by coalition airstrikes, severely damaging the two remaining sluices. The 12th century Al-Qahira citadel in Taiz, overlooking the city and along the caravan trade routes, was bombed twice in May 2015, causing severe damages. The Regional Museum of Damar, which contained thousands of artifacts from the Himyarite kingdom, was also the repository for more than 150 ancient South Arabian inscriptions, including the oldest known inscriptions from the highlands. It was totally decimated by coalition airstrikes in May 2015. Temple of Naqra in Baraqish, the capital of the Ma'in kingdom, dating from the first millennium BC, had been previously painstakingly restored by an Italian team of archaeologists between 2003 and 2004. It suffered extensive damage from coalition airstrikes in July 2015. Al-Maqqa Temple in Sirwah, dedicated to the Sabaean moon god, was severely damaged by coalition airstrikes in January 2016. Damage to the main tower resulted in a cracked inscription dating back to the 7th century BC. The war has also enabled extremist groups, especially in the south, to destroy many Sufi tombs and shrines that were annually visited by pilgrims. These are just two of them. These are stories the world media has largely ignored, despite the crucial role this country has played in the collective punishment of an entire population. The voices of these children are drowned by powerful institutions. I speak for those children and Yemen's heritage, voices unheard and unable to stand in front of you. And I'll leave you with this. Thank you.